This is our first meeting for the LAX, and today we want to decide the theme and the topic that we want to draw in our first chemistry. Me as the leader of this group, my name is Tan Shilin.
My name is Shisha.
My name is Muhammad Shakir.
My name is Wanda Hamma. My name is Yang Milen.
And so, do you all have any suggestion about what the theme we want to choose?
Okay, for me, for the theme that we can choose for our team is maybe we can talk about the pollution and environment. I mean the theme is environment, and when we talk about the environment, we can relate to the pollution that caused nowadays. When we talk about pollution, surely we'll think about water pollution, air pollution, soil pollution, and the effects of the pollution it will cause to global warming, greenhouse effect, the melt of the iceberg, and the other else.
I quite agree with you when you say that the pollution, climate change, global warming are the issues of the environment world. So, do you have any explanation about the pollution?
Okay, for the pollution, I think we can talk about the main pollution that are caused nowadays. Okay, when we talk about the main pollution, surely it about the soil pollution, air pollution, and water pollution. When we talk about water pollution, it caused by the industrial works. When the industrial works throw out the toxin into the sea, surely it will cause the purity of the water. Yeah, it will pollute the water. So we have to really think about how to reduce the pollution. Okay, for the air pollution, the cause for the air pollution is the carbon monoxide that released from the vehicle that we use nowadays. Okay, and for the soil pollution is come from the people throwing rubbish, the plastic waste. Usually, the plastic waste is take 200 or 1,000 years to dispose. So it takes the long time to dispose of the plastic, and it will cause the soil pollution.
Okay. I agree with Shakir when he talks about the pollution, and I would like to highlight two current issues, which is acid rain and hair problem. The first one is acid rain. Acid rain occurs when the emission of the sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide, which is combined with the water molecules and can cause acid. And the effect of the acid rain, which is the water pollution, the soil pollution. Okay, the second one is I would like to highlight about the health problem. The health problem, when the acid rain occurs, the water will be polluted, which is the fish, the aquatic animals will affect, and the soil also polluted. And when humans take the food which is polluted, and then a lot of health issue, which is a critical disease, will happen, such as lung cancer, asthma, and colon cancer.
Yes, I very agree with Amina. According to World Health Organization (WHO), approximately 12.6 million people died in 2012 due to working or living in an unhealthy environment. This will cause the human to live in a harmful situation. By another suggestion, I think climate change is more suitable in our team, environmental. The climate change will affected because the rising in global warming. For example, the temperature of atmosphere will increase by burning of fossil fuels, and the release of harmful gases by industry especially in Canada, cars always emits into our air. By my suggestion, I think we should power this work with a donation. That means we must reduce the carbons in our long life. Have any suggestion?
I agree with Shisha when she said that the climate change is also an important issue of environment. Because the climate change is caused by the battery release gases from vehicles, which will produce many heat energy and cause the climate change. For me, the issue I want to discuss with you all is about the deforestation. The deforestation is clearing us forests from a massive scale, which will often resulting in damage in the quality of the land. And from the survey, the world's rainforest will completely vanish in 100 years at current rate of deforestation. This means we must try to take an action to slow down or even stop the deforestation. And I found that they have some areas that will carry out the deforestation, which is agriculture and logging operation. For agriculture, the farmer cut down the forest to provide the space for their planting, so they can produce more profit. And for the logging operation, they cut down the tree to make furniture and papers and then they will selling all their products. And some of these logging operations are illegal, so the government must take the action to control this activity. And the effect of deforestation is very negative to the environment and especially for animals and plants, because 80% of animals and plants live in forests. If the deforestation cannot be controlled, they will lose their habitat and drive. And moreover, the deforestation will also cause the climate change because no more the trees to control the carbon dioxide cycle, water cycle, and oxygen cycle, which when the balance is lost control, it will also cause the global warming.
Yeah, for me, I agree with Chile, what she said. For deforestation, I also think that maybe for a development country, the building is also a big issue for deforestation. Maybe the government will cut down the tree for the building, for their country development in the future. And as global warming, they have some of my own opinion. My suggestion. Global warming is an emotion of greenhouse effect. And in greenhouse effect, it means that the rising of temperature in the earth. The rising of temperature caused by many effects. One of them is due to the population. Because of the population increasing, because the vehicles also become increasing. Due to the increasing of the vehicles, maybe the vehicles will release some toxic gas like carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide. It also causes the air pollution, like what Shakim said before. It also brings the rise in temperature. Also, the rise in the temperature also leads to the problem of the melting of the iceberg. The melting of the iceberg also increase the also rise the level of the ocean and or the sea. Due to this problem, I think that maybe some of the animals in the north of the or south will lose their shelter or habitat. It also may cause to the problem of extinction. Do you guys have any suggestions for this environmental issue?
I think the flora fauna will lose their shelter, then it will continue the shortage of resources. Yes. In another suggestion, I think water disposal is an issue among the environmental. Is a very important, and usually the developed countries are notorious for producing an excessive amount of waste and garbage, and they will dumping their rubbish into the sea. Then it will cause the living in the seas will
Get influenced by the
get influenced by water pollution. That cause health problems also. So how do you think on my suggestion?
I think all of us got the point to talk about the environment thing. We have our own idea and opinion. So I think we can conclude that we'll take.
Yeah, before you conclude, I think there's still something we need to say about environmental problem because it's a big current issue nowadays. And for me, I think
I agree with Shakil just now. He said that the pollution is a big issue for environment, and instead of air pollution and water pollution, there are another pollution like sound pollution and also soil pollution that I mentioned by Shakil before. For the sound pollution, is mostly is in the urban areas because the develop and many buildings, also the building construction and the vehicles, which will make a noisy sound to the environment. Actually, they have survey about this. The animal in the city is feel more stressed compared to outside because they are also influenced by this sound made by the vehicles and also the building construction. So I think that sound pollution is also important in the part of pollution, and for the
Maybe we will create comics with among our suggestions. I think we can combine the air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, acid rain, and the health issue, then global warming into our comic strips. So, are you all agree on my suggestions?
I agree with Shisha when he talks about how to about the comic, how to create the comic. And I think we can create about 4 to 6 box, and one box is can talk about 2 or 3 pollution.
for the other process, we can discuss about another issue like global warming and acid rain, and also the health problem. The character in each process, I think, can be different, so to be more attractive to others.
For the next video, the second video, maybe we can add some element into our second videos.
And create a dialogue.
Yeah, the dialogue, the comics, especially the animals in the second videos. I think we can write down talk about the personality of character, moral values, synopsis, lesson, and suggestion.
So this come to the end of our first class meeting, and for the next meeting we will Yes, divide our job and